Welcome to the 2023-24 version of the Oak Creek Swimming and Diving Most Valuable Award. First, let me say, ride nights. In following Oak Creek Swimming for well over 50 years, I have seen the team grow and develop and become very exciting. This year's very competitive fourth place in the Southeast Conference meet and a solid sectional performance are accomplishments that would excite almost all Oak Creek Knights and alumni. Your coaches have done a great job, and you swimmers have succeeded. Keep up the great work, both coaches and team. Now on to the background for the Rick Brill Most Valuable Award. Rick Brill was an awesome individual who gave 4 years of swimming to Oak Creek High School in the early to mid 1970s. His swimming school records that lasted 46 years are a testament to his work and talent. He held the 50 free and the 100 butterfly record as well as part of the 400 medley and 400 freestyle school records. Oak Creek finished 7th in the one-class prelim finals boys state meet Rick's freshman year, propelled by his 2 second-place finishes in the 50 free and the 100 butterfly. After a couple of close finishes his sophomore and junior year, he was finally crowned state champ in the 100 butterfly in the 1975 state meet, his senior year. He was an All-American in the 100 fly that year as well. He attended Northern Illinois University the next fall and set the NIU school record in the 100 butterfly as a freshman. Some interesting things that Rick pioneered. If anyone here won a letter as a freshman, Rick was the first person at Oak Creek High School to win a letter as a freshman. Before Rick, there wasn't even a procedure for giving freshmen a letter. Rick was the first freshman in the Letter Winners Club. Again, there wasn't even a procedure for admitting a freshman to the club. Rick paved the way for many future young superstar Oak Creek athletes. Now that was Rick the swimmer. Rick the person excelled in every way. He was liked and respected by everyone. Everywhere. I don't know of anyone that ever met Rick that didn't immediately like him. He was kind to everyone and respected everyone's point of view. He would stop and talk to anyone, anywhere, and lift spirits with just a few words. He was quirky and funny. He tried to invent a new phrase by having people say dice instead of the word nice. It never quite caught on, except with me and his family, but not for lack of trying. His otter eating salmon imitation was something to behold, and not even I can do it justice. His senior yearbook quote was, "Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, always look for opportunity." While Rick was seldom that quiet, he did look to improve his situation and make himself a better person at every opportunity. Most of all, Rick was one of my best friends for over 50 years, a teammate day in and day out, summers as well, for over 10 years. He quietly, and sometimes not so quietly, became the man I loved as a brother. His adult children loved him dearly. I'm not saying Rick didn't have any flaws, but he always worked hard to overcome any that he had. He was not only the personification of the most valuable athlete, but the most valuable person as well. Rick passed away from ALS in December of 2021. The world is a less funny, less bright place with his passing. However, the memory of Rick and who he was, the spirit, the energy, and the kindness he brought to Oak Creek High School and the swimming and diving team lives on in this award.